Cette série de jeux s'adapte au choix que vous faites. L'histoire est déterminée par votre façon de jouer. Je sens que je vais faire plein de conneries. Ah, ça, c'est...
Hey, what are you...
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down.
Stay focused.
We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Christ.
Move in.
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Oui, c'est à moi.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It has made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshair.
Ah, que des quelque chose, c'est justement le but. Je peux gérer ça.
I can...
Ouais, je peux gérer. C'est moi le plus fort. C'est pas...
Shit! The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Ça marche comment ça?
What was that? Back to back, circle up! What the hell is this?
Ça marche pas. Ah, ça veut pas cette fois-ci. Non. Bah zut alors.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
J'ai foiré. J'ai du mal avec ça, je sais pas comment ça fonctionne, les flèches. Comment fonctionnent les flèches, les gars, arrêtez de m'embêter. Comme ça, moi j'ai peut-être compris. Ou pas. AD. Ok. J'ai pas appuyé sur AD. Bah oui! Non, ça va pas parce que je regarde mon clavier, sauf que j'ai un clavier QWERTY. Du coup, j'appuie. Et j'appuie sur ce que je vois, sauf que non, j'ai un clavier QWERTY, mais là, je l'ai mis en français. Putain, je savais que ça allait me poser problème. Puis, je sais pas, j'ai pas l'impression qu'il me prend toutes mes flèches en même temps. Pourquoi je me des flèches? C'est la pub. Et ben, comme ça, vous avez l'impression d'être sur une série de TF1. Wow. Ah, ça a pas marché. Ah oui. J'ai appuyé là. Non, c'est pas AD, c'est ça AD. Ah, c'est bon.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al.
Je sais pas s'il fallait que je le fasse avant dans les options ou si je peux le faire là. En jeu.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people...
Gotham is a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun.
Non.
Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
bordel. Regardez ce qu'il faisait. Mais pourquoi ça marche pas là ce que je fais? Est-ce que je fais pas au bon moment? Ça doit être ça. Ne pas se laisser distraire par le chat, ne pas se laisser distraire par le chat. Il est là.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi les touches là?
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot! No! Wait!
Exactement.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake.
Je sais pas, tu vas tomber et tu pourras pas m'échapper. Oh, j'ai un peu
Don't
gentil.
struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you.
Allez, je vais remonter. Comment je remonte? Je me dis en fait, j'ai pas compris. Des fois, je les valide, mais je sais pas comment. Comme ça, c'est mieux.
I bet.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Bienvenue à Gotham.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well, then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with
Oui, je sais.
donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just
Oh, bon, un petit peu.
billionaire, smile, and don't punch anyone. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
Je sais pas quoi choisir et je crois que c'est pas de passe.
That's all
Voilà.
right. Guess I'll just stick with elect Harvey Dent. Oh God, that's so boring. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm? Come on.
Oz?
Mr.
Exactement.
Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Comment est-ce qu'il y avait en
Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
peu.
Well, my name isn't important. What is important is Mr. Dent's campaign.
Like
Now,
it or not, the Wayne name carries weight in Gotham.
I understand, I just don't want to throw it around.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Ah, et la petite
I
phrase
have
qui
to
passe
say I
bien.
side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and
Très rudimentaire.
in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, It was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. I've moved on.
Of course. Of course.
Together, we'll help the whole city move on.
Tu vois, par exemple, là, les deux
Not
vieux.
saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Ah, mais c'était gentil,
Oh, it's
même
all
si
right.
j'aime pas trop les
You can stay.
scandaleux.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now, so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out. I'll take that as a no comment. Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood?
C'est un moment très gênant.
It looks like...
On va prendre la
This?
de
No, it's
facilité.
nothing. It just cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Ah, c'est le poteau, j'ai envie de lui faire confiance, mais
Jeez.
allez, on va prendre la demi.
A known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash,
J'aime pas sa
no
tête à lui.
glass.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne. And everyone. Just need to find the right currency. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know
Oh, je sens que j'ai fait une connerie.
the guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts.
Oh, mais c'est pour lui, hein. Moi, je veux
few
pas
months.
tout seul.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand the situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
J'entends plus rien.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Moi, j'ai été poli, hein. Pas très sympa de traiter les gens comme ça.
It's me. Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved
peux bouger.
campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, you're now on day 3 of the
Nearly fell off a building for this.
have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family couple Louis Pistachio Garmoni was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the
Comme ils ont vraiment la gueule de police. Je sais pas comment dire ça, mais on le voit un peu.
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to
Et Gordon, quand je vois Gordon, je pense toujours à,
suspects at the time. 2 more patients have
au commissaire Maigret.
Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison,
Oui, plus son nom.
half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees
Oui, je l'aime pas. Pas ça.
some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon,
Il est classe.
considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
Exactement, mais j'arrête pas d'y penser depuis tout à l'heure. Quand j'ai vu tout à l'heure, j'ai pensé à l'épisode des 11 ans.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed.
Quand ils arrivent, où ils vont rencontrer Nick Louise.
That would have dismantled organized crime in the city. He vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families are true.
Ah, donc du coup, c'était où qu'il fallait que je mette le
Need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero.
Let's find out what was so important.
But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
On aime bien.
Homier than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Ah, ça... Hé, oh. Hé, Trouduc. Petit Trouduc poilu. J'arrive, hein. J'essaye de gérer un poilu. Un poilu de... Je suis en manque d'attention. Attends, demain tu passes à la brosse. Ah, Attends dire. Parce qu'en plus, ok, j'ai réussi à tourner. Voilà. Ah, ça fait un. Okay. Je peux juste faire ça? J'ai rien suivi du coup. Merci Chachou. Attention à ce que tu fais. Il va tout me foutre par terre. Il a de la force dans sa queue, c'est un truc de dingue. Ah, la vache. Bon, je peux tourner, c'est cool. Faut que je fasse quoi maintenant? Hein? Hein? T'as suivi toi? Avec toutes tes conneries que tu fais? On va faire de plus. Oh, tiens, on pose ça. On va zoomer, dézoomer. Non, je peux pas. Ah, ça. Les flèches là, ça fait ça aussi. Je peux pas avancer, non. Ah, je peux pas aller plus loin. C'est quoi que je dois voir?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat, I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
Toujours écouter.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful.
When you see what's become of
Je
his
veux pas
park,
spoiler.
I think you will.
Where are you, Oz?
J'ai un peu de mal à ce que j'ai les touches qui sont pas bien configurées.
Thank you, sir.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Y arriver.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz?
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do? Stay down!
Ça, pourquoi j'y arrive pas?
To be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Pas les touches comme il faut, en fait. Ouf.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here. Place is a dump.
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
That's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate.
Ah ouais, le coup sur la statue là.
I recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't,
Ça va lui faire du bien.
like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city.
Oui, mais tu vois que ça a marché là, il fallait pas que je passe avant.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did.
Parce que là, il ne reconnaît pas du tout.
Round the world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
Je fais la connerie à lui serrer la main à ce connard.
Right at home. That oily. Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Il a pas une jambe un peu raide. J'avais l'impression dans sa démarche. Oh, il est joli. Oh là là là.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Normalement, je suis censée tous les avoir, c'était dans le pacte. Il me dit un petit peu chaud. On a déjà merdouillé avec l'autre. Bon, on va essayer de pas trop merdouiller. Non, mais je les ai tous.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but Boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid, escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Mais le moment sentimental, maintenant je peux
Our next mayor, we change Gotham.
Today,
pas vraiment le genre
anniversary of that fateful night,
de phrase que j'avais imaginé.
Dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne, and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Je savais que j'avais fait une connerie. Allez, voici ce
Make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest.
Ouais, c'est ça, j'avais pas trop imaginé ça qu'il allait dire.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
On est là pour un hôpital psychiatrique.
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne
Ouais,
paychecks?
tout de suite là.
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
Faut que je reste le plus éloigné possible de ce Falcone.
It's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Ça s'est pas passé comme j'avais imaginé.
Hey,
J'ai l'impression de faire que des conneries.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
C'est pas la peine de casser, hein. Grosse brute.
Bruce, stay back.
Oui, c'est un cadre, quoi. Faut gaffe.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Allez. Allez, si ça peut aider.
Whenever you're ready.
Bah... Oui,
The Wayne
allez.
family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
J'ai peut-être bien choisi pour une fois dans ma vie.
The Waynes always come out on top.
Du jeu, dans ma vie du jeu.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family. We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Ah ben, super. Café triste.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
C'est ta faute.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one, straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone should be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Oh la la la.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
Harvey never mentioned you before.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
What was your name again?
It's Selina. Selina Kyle.
It's a strong grip you've got there.
C'est ça.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
Meet anyone interesting?
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
That's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye. It could have been worse.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Quel silence pesant. Je reste pas très mal à l'aise.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back.
Désolée, mais je l'ai pas pris avec moi.
I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
All right, you want my help. You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Ah non, ça par contre, non.
Not possible.
Voilà.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
What are you
Ah, à une lettre près.
15 minutes.
Surtout, elles sont juste à côté dans l'alphabet.
Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
On peut sourire un peu à Harvey quand même, là. On dirait qu'il est tout raide.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
La mallette, je crois que c'était avant qu'il fallait la compiler. Du coup, WW.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Comment ça change sa voix? C'est dans le casque au niveau des cordes vocales? C'est comment? Parce qu'il y a que les yeux et le haut qui...
Analyzing.
Ah, Zazel, t'as pas l'impression qu'il y a plein de choses.
Chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
J'ai marqué associé à d'autres choses pour mettre une hypothèse sur leur lien. Oh.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert.
C'est ça. TGCM.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Ah, c'est peut-être dans son...
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Explosion. Là, on a le tas de tripes. On va examiner la porte. Alors, attention, je suis très mauvaise en enquête.
Right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted. Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Associe ça à la balle là-haut.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Lui, il a pas été dans l'explosion, il s'est abattu.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Ok. Ah, lui, il est brûlé par contre. Ouais. C'est plus brûlé là, c'est calciné.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh. This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What this?
Il y a un truc qui a brûlé de l'intérieur et qui l'a calciné de dehors. Oui. Utiliser. Oh, super. Alors, attendez. Ah. Je vais retourner un peu. Alors.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom. That bad?
Ouais. On va dire que le cerveau, il a pu s'échapper, quoi.
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
On n'a pas l'explosion. Main ensanglantée et là on a visage arraché. Vacciné par une balle à santé, c'est parce que la main ensanglantée ça n'irait pas avec le tout qui est arraché.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Bien relié ça, on s'est dit mais parce que je suis mal positionnée. Donc tu lis. Bon brûlé. Ah, là.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy.
Ah, je savais bien que hein.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Faut se méfier des personnages au visage un peu méchant. Hein. C'est comme dans les Disney. Ça. Il y a des traits qui ne trompent pas. Hein. Oups, celui-là. Je vais y arriver. Prochaine fois, je configurerai bien les boutons. Merci. Ah, marche mieux.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Il y avait quelque chose. Il y a des traces de pneus. Il y a des traces de pneus. Ouf. Non. Et c'est bien carré à pneus là. Pourquoi je dis pneus? À pneus. Non, pas forcément, on a déjà tout vu. Une fois que j'associe ça. Je viens de marcher dans les tripes, c'est dégueulasse. Et là. Il reste plus que ça, mais. Moi, je vais l'associer au véhicule. Ouais, hein, ce que je me disais, c'est pas terrible ça. Putain, pas l'air d'être lui, hein. On va faire avec ça. Ah, je peux rompre les associations. Épicentre avec une explosion. m'a pas l'air worth ça. Celle-là, je l'aime bien. Visage arraché, main ensanglantée, ok. Ça, j'aime pas ça. Ça, je l'ai fait par défaut en pensant qu'il fallait que je le fasse. Oh, j'aimerais bien plutôt... Hop. Mais associer ça à la balle incendiaire.
Don't think so.
Non.
No proof.
Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive à toi? Donc pas ça. Du coup, on ça. Il avait l'air de mieux aimer comme ça. J'ai pas envie. Ça j'aurais bien envie. J'ai pas envie de venir. Petit chariot. Là, il n'y a rien à soucier avec ça. Ah, je vous dis, je suis très mauvaise. Hein. Ou alors, y avoir là le fragment.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Ah, donc ça marche. Ok. Et... Il y a un véhicule là, ça se voit. Voilà.
Drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Bah allons voir déjà. On s'est accroché. Ok.
Not a bad angle. No trace of phosphorus, though.
J'aime bien l'idée qu'ils sont là.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
On est déjà pour une phrase, on est déjà parlé.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
On aurait peut-être dû faire la cigarette avant. C'est beau ça. Elle est même encore à l'eau.
Killing time.
C'est tout. On va prendre un petit coup d'ADN ou je sais pas moi.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him. Time to go to work.
Succès de Myriam, meilleur. On monte film 400 ans.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you jack. You trying to scare a confession?
Tout ce qu'il a fait lui, ça c'est bien.
Great.
Your bones will.
Après, je tue pas les gens, je les torture. Parce que bon, voilà, ils sont pas morts. Hein.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside.
Hey, ça n'aime pas trop dans le cerveau.
I start swinging.
Non. Je vais faire un peu peur.
Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. No! Stop! You can't do that!
Je dois? Je dois? Bon, bah si je dois.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals!
C'est un brave symbole. Moi, c'est pas les côtes, c'est pas le visage.
I don't know. Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know. I swear, I swear. I told you everything I know. You're an animal. I was just here for a pickup. I swear.
You're
pathetic.
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are
Ah, merde.
Get an ambulance in here.
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 1-3.
Ah, j'aurais dû disparaître. Ah. On va lui dire ce qu'on a trouvé.
Now put up your hands. Don't move.
Batman. What did you do to him?
Ouais, c'est ça, il a un autre bras. Puis au pire, comme ça.
He confessed to everything.
It's how you got it I'm worried about.
You have the right to remain silent.
Gordon.
I said silent. If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Gordon, tell her to stand down.
Don't you dare.
You're making a mistake, detective. You want to hear what I have to say.
Et au moins, il tuera plus.
Stole a shipment of
Voilà, je finis là.
appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Ah, j'aurais dû me casser. Je vais être trop gentil et dire voilà ce que j'ai trouvé, mais j'aurais dû me casser.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
Ouais.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Look, I did
what you had to. But at what cost? We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again. So long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Comme a dit un jour un grand sorcier, n'est pas quelqu'un de mauvais. Tu es juste quelqu'un à qui il est arrivé de mauvaises choses. Eh.
Looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Ah, la police sous le journal. Dur choix. Ah, mais j'ai les journaleux. Mais en même temps, ça pourrait aider. Mais pour arrêter quelqu'un et nous passer pour un gentil, c'est mieux la police. Mais en même temps, on pourrait tout dévoiler et ça ferait plaisir qui crush, quoi. Là, ça aiderait beaucoup plus et ce serait beaucoup plus sérieux. Parce que moi, par un crush. Vous n'avez pas trop d'avis dans le chat non plus. Je suis bien tentée par Gordon. Essayer de régler ça quand même de façon un peu plus voilà, que je vais tout dévoiler. Surtout que ça, ce serait le conseil de papa Alfred après. Toujours écouter les vieux sages qui savent. Un vieux qui sait. Mais après ce que j'ai fait dans l'entrepôt, ce serait peut-être mieux Gordon. Je pense que je vais suivre les conseils d'Alfred. Il a proposé la journaliste. On va prendre la journaliste. Allez. Ah zut, tu me l'as dit au moment où j'ai cliqué sur... Au même moment où j'ai vu le message apparaître, j'ai cliqué sur Vicky.
Vicky through the media and Batman.
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
En violet, elle serait mieux cette voiture.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I have an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's slippery, but this is enough to hang him out to dry. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary.
Ah, j'ai pas triché comme ça non plus là. Je te jette pas dans la fosse au serpent comme ça.
Unnecessary. You're not Batman.
Oh.
I always think crime in the city. It's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Batman's a symbol of hope, and that is better than any army.
If Gotham can rally around him, right now he's just a monster of the week. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention, that's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
What? Non, c'est pour l'aérodynamique. Elle est quand même mieux comme ça. Même si je dis toujours hein, en violet, je pense que ça passerait bien aussi. Plutôt qu'en rouge même.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Je dois commencer par...
Good point of entry.
Non, rien à dire sur... Ah, ok, je suis... Ouh. Oh. Comme tu dis, j'attends. Attends, il est pas normalement trop... Oh, stagiaire. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que quoi? Ah, c'est...
Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Ah, avec sa sale tête, il doit pas être bien difficile à repérer. C'est pas son bureau, ça?
Heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Associer les sbires aux objets de vraiment planifier votre... Ok. Une table, je lui balance une table sur la tronche. Ah, mais il y a une fille à côté. Apparemment, c'est soit le paravent, soit la table. Ah, écoutez, hein, dommage collatéral. Il est plus intelligent. Moi, je prenais la table. Après, voilà, chacun sa méthode. Lui, non, on s'en fout. Lui, on s'en fout. Ok. Ah, le pilier, j'aime bien, lui, juste. Je peux lui écraser le crâne bien comme il faut sur le pilier. Ouais, comme ça, ouais. Lui, on peut lui faire quoi, lui? Ah bah oui, bah la rambarde. Ah, ou dessus, bon, dessus de balcon. J'aime pas trop. Et... j'avais pas imaginé ça comme ça, j'ai plus pensé comme ça. Mais bon, ça me va aussi. On a tout fait là, mais on bien on a fait. Les invités. Excusez-moi, vous avez la même coupe que le monsieur là-haut. Ah, il y a lui là. Il y a eux là. Ah, je les ai oubliés ceux-là.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
L'œuvre d'art. L'œuvre d'art ou l'œuvre... Ah non, non. Lumière. Œuvre d'art. C'est pas de couleur là, c'est tout gris. Ah non, il y avait un peu de bleu. Ouais.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Ça a l'air pas mal ça. C'est parti.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Ils sont juste assommés.
Goddamn circus freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want God. The hell?
C'est pas lui qui bouge en bas, c'est très compliqué. Ça va le faire, ça va le faire.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
Et un chargeur sans fin comme beaucoup.
Get your goddamn hands off of my...
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Appuyez sur Q pour donner le code graphique. Merde! Ah, bah super! Pas grave, attends, je sais. Voilà.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Là, c'est bon. Pitié pour les gros méchants.
You've lost, Falcon. I can do a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right?
Je crois qu'elle va pas beaucoup m'aimer.
Trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Gotham.
Ouais, on va éviter de faire beaucoup.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone is going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We've never had and never will have connections to organized crime."
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me?
Alfred!
C'est ça que j'aime bien avec les DC, c'est que c'est pas tout blanc ou tout noir, ça c'est bien. Et puis ça a un royaume de l'ombre. Ah non, qu'est-ce qu'on a fait? Avez-vous soutenu Harvey devant Falcon? On est 61. En défi soutenu Harvey. Hey, 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 hey. Avez-vous accepté de figurer dans l'article de Vicky? Oh, on est beaucoup quand même. Avez-vous cassé le bras du tir? Bon. Ah, comme j'ai dit, au moins comme ça, il pourra plus tuer d'autres personnes. Hein. C'est comme ça en tout cas. À qui avez-vous donné la clé à Falcon? Ah, la majorité a donné à Gordon. Quand la s'était occupée de Falcon, a fait preuve de retenue et confié Falcon sain et sauf à la police. Ouais, il y avait les médias et tout, on était déjà un peu dans la merde à cause de notre poignée de main qu'on regrette bien comme il faut. Ah, donc bon. Pas mal, hein. Pas mal, pas mal. Ça, c'était le chapitre 1. Et je pense qu'on va juste faire le chapitre 1 pour ce soir et moi je vais aller au trop d'eau. Du coup, si je fais continuer, ça m'amène à...
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them.
Ah, prochainement. Non, mais normalement, je les ai tous, non? Je sais plus combien.
Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
That scoop you brought me on Falcone helped me more than you could possibly know. I owe you one.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully, this one knocks something useful out of him.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Suivez les aventures de Batman dans toutes les librairies. Ok?